All highways blocked off, no exits, no shortcuts. Them white flags been blood red, that bloodshed's been soaked up. Squeezed out, poured back in my cup, I toast up, then drink back my bloodline. They try bite my culture. They started telling us die, selling them lies, selling.
What's going on, YouTube, social media world? It's your boy AnonymousBased, and I'm biggity back with a new reaction video. This time I got another request. Go ahead and give a shout out to the person that gave me the request. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give this video a like. Share it with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. If you got something specific, go ahead and drop it in that comment section. So, we are back with another Shan, Vincent, DePaul, aka SVDP reaction. Shout out to you, man. Now, the very first track I reacted to was called Ni Eoli, and I'm gonna link it in the top so y'all can go check that out. Phenomenal artist, man. Phenomenal artist, bro. Canadian Tamil. Like, shout out to him, man. But this track is called 100,000 Flowers, the official lyric video. But I noticed that it has it in Tamil, right? The title is in Tamil as well. So we read this in English. It says 100,000 flowers, but in Tamil it's Nurayiram Pukal. Say it again. Nurayiram Pukal. 100,000 flowers. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it.
All highways blocked off, no exits, no shortcuts. Them white flags been blood red, that bloodshed's been soaked up. Squeezed out, poured back in my cup, I toast up, then drink back my bloodline. They try bite my culture. They started telling us die, selling them lies, shelling hospitals, getting by on a daily basis while they murder my people underneath the nose of every Pinocchio politician, news channel anchor man, department of police, the whole UN, the whole system they say was made to serve us. Okay, cool story. Never trust no pig's word. Them lawmakers, all bakers. Bottom line is cake first. They burnt down our library on that night in June. Them fools had no clue our history is so fireproof. So tell me now, how do I show any mercy when knowing that they would have put me up under a body bag? Body been missing and nobody looking except for the mothers who want it back. This is the part that be getting me wildin', cause now they be telling this island is something for tourists and telling them this is some heavenly marvelous pearl of the Indian tropical vacation getaway. Welcome to paradise. Welcome to paradise. On your left hand side, if you look, you'll see 5-star resorts built with mass graves beneath the breezes so crisp, the views to die for. Coming up on my right, we have here what we call the field of 100,000 flowers, one for each soul missing with no answers. Their ancestors to serve as a witness to what they saw when the cameras turned off and the killing field started and the channels went dark. Try to hide it half-hearted, but we found all them receipts. Now reap the wrath of God. Better not leave your closet open. Karma might wake skeletons up. Airing out all your dirty demons. Reaper might be creeping up. Let them all face that face, they sealed up. Get them all lined up one by one. When it's all said and done, you gonna find out from God you cannot run. Find out from God you cannot run. We gon' burn it down now. Looking for some motherfucking light up in the bitch. Burn that motherfucker down. They been trying to shut us down and shove us to the ditch too. It's a new dawn now. Now we 40 deep, but they gon' find out what the heck. You gon' see how we get down. Bet on blood. Got to taste the reparations, gets me high. Bet on blood. Got the smell of sweetest vengeance, gets me wild. Bet on blood. Got the flame inside the heart can start a fire. Bet on blood. Thought we came up with the squad that's down to ride. Bet on blood. Got to taste the reparations, gets me high. Bet on blood. Got the smell of sweetest vengeance, gets me wild. Bet on blood. Got the flame inside the heart can start a fire. Bet on blood. Thought we came up with the squad that's down to ride. Bet on blood.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ultimate combo.
Whew. Okay. Alright. Shout out to Shan, Vincent, DePaul for coming through with the fire track called 100,000 Flowers, and in Tamil, Nurayiram Pukal. Now, first impressions of me hearing this track for the first time. Disclaimer. I am not familiar with the deep-rooted history of Sri Lanka and the Tamil people that are from there. To put that disclaimer out there, I'm not familiar with any sort of travesties that have taken place in terms of the people of Sri Lanka. So I don't want to come off as rude or disrespectful. I can admit that I'm completely ignorant to past events. So with that being said, I cannot say that I understand this song on a deep-rooted level. However, being that I have a love and an affinity for Tamil culture, Tamil people, and the Tamil language, or Tamil Mori, I can say that I have a deep level of respect for this song, the messaging, the passion, and the overall sense of connection and history to where he comes from and his people. Now, I did some research. He is a Canadian, Tamil, but he stems from Sri Lanka. So I'll let that be known that I did a little bit of research so I could understand the connection. So, as far as the song goes, it's an amazing song. I like the way it was put together. I like the fact that it was a lyric video because English is my first language, right? So, Yen Mori, Angila Mori, right? But I like the fact that he had it in English so I could read along with it. And he also had the Tamil lyrics at the bottom as well. You know what I mean? For the Tamil people that listen to it, that want to read and follow along, right? But it's kind of interesting because I don't know how you would necessarily rap that song in Tamil the same way you would do it in English. I don't know how that's possible. If someone could do it and rap the lyrics in Tamil, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Y'all can link that in the comment section. I can check that out. But anyway, this is my second song of his that I'm reacting to. And you know what? An artist like him is not only is he a one-of-a-kind artist, but he's needed. He's needed because he's speaking on something that a good portion of the world has no knowledge of. You know what I mean? And me being an American in Texas, we live two completely different histories. You know what I mean? So I can't even begin to imagine what his people have gone through in the past. As far as corruption, political figures, all that other type of stuff. I can't even begin to imagine the atrocities that his people have gone through. And you got to remember, Sri Lanka is not nearly as big as America is, or a lot of other countries. You know what I mean? So for it to be an island right there off the southernmost tip of India, where Tamil Nadu is, to have all that stuff going on one island country it's crazy to think about. So as far as the song goes, I can't say that I understand the history or know a lot about it, but from the way he put this song together, it's showing me a different perspective of a different part of the world that I was completely oblivious to. And I gotta give him his respect for that. Beat selection, fire. Lyrical delivery and engineering, fire. Only thing is missing is an official music video. Possibly a feature. Possibly make this like a mini documentary combined with a music video. Something to consider. Even though this song came out in August 6th of 2020, fairly old at this point. There's a lot that can be taken from this for the people that understand the history of Sri Lankan Tamil people. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to sit here and act like it touched me on a deep level. However, I can sympathize and I can empathize with only a fraction of what he's talking about. I can't sit here and act like I understand, because I don't. I'd be lying to y'all if I said that, and I would expect y'all to unfollow this channel if I was sitting here lying to y'all. So with that being said, I think he brings a different perspective to hip hop that is needed, because I've said on this platform before that hip hop music is consumed globally, right? There's no rules when it comes to music. So this is another example of a person that comes from a different culture, different religion, different everything, using hip hop as a vehicle to get his experiences, his culture, his side of the world pushed to the forefront for people like myself to take it in and find a commonality that I can resonate with. Shout out to Shan, Vincent, DePaul, aka SVDP. Now, I've reacted to several Indian songs, some from Bangladesh, on this channel, and you know, over the past year or so, I've come to really adore and appreciate the Indian subcontinent, the culture, the people, the music especially. I listen to Tamil music and Telugu music all day, every day. That's all I listen to. I don't really listen to rap like that, unless it's, you know, doing these reaction videos. I don't even really listen to rap by choice anymore. I listen to Indian music by choice now. And I'm going as far as to even learning the Tamil language, or Tamil Mori. I'm learning that just so I can better connect with the people that come from that country or that state, and even absorbing the culture from a different part of the world, so that way when I travel and go to Tamil Nadu and see it for myself, I can just embrace the culture and take it in, and I'll be able to communicate and connect with the people. You know what I mean? And being that he's a Tamil artist from Sri Lanka, but he's still a Tamil, it'll help me connect with him on a different level. Because even though I've never been to Sri Lanka, I don't know much about it, I'm open to learning. I'm open to taking a walk in his world and just seeing what he sees, learning from someone like him. You know what I mean? So I have a deep love for the brown people that come from Sri Lanka, India, wherever. Like I said before, there's a permanent place and a permanent home on this channel for the Indian culture and the Tamil culture, along with the Sri Lankan culture. Anybody's welcome here. If you have any sort of perspective or insight, things that I don't know about, feel free to come through, leave comments, enlighten me and help me understand you better. You know what I mean? Because that's what music is about. Us connecting and understanding each other better. So, once again, shout out to you, man. And with that being said, that's pretty much my reaction, man. So if you like the video, go ahead and give this video a like. share with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. And if you got something specific, go ahead and drop it in that comment section, man. It's your boy AnonymousBased. Peace.
Hospitals getting by on a daily basis while they murder my people underneath the nose of every Pinocchio politician, news channel anchor man, Department of Police, the whole UN, the whole system they say was made to serve us, huh? Okay, cool story. Never trust no pig's word. Them lawmakers, all bakers. Bottom line is cake first. They burnt down our library on that night in June. Them fools had no clue our history is so fireproof. So tell me now, how do I show any mercy when knowing that they would've put me up under a body bag? Body been missing and nobody looking except for the mothers who want it back. This is the part that be getting me wildin', cause now they be telling this island is something for tourists and telling them this is them heavenly marvelous pearl of the Indian tropical vacation getaway. Welcome to paradise. Welcome to paradise. On your left hand side, if you look, you'll see 5-star resorts built with mass graves beneath the breezes so crisp, the views to die for. Coming up on my right, we have here what we call the field of 100,000 flowers, one for each soul missing with no answers. Their ancestors to serve as a witness to what they saw when the cameras turned off and the killing field started and the channels went dark. Try to hide it half-hearted, but we found all them receipts. Now reap the wrath of God. Better not leave your closet open. Karma might wake skeletons up. Airing out all your dirty demons. Reaper might be creeping up. Let them all face that face. They sealed up. Get them all lined up one by one. When it's all said and done, you gonna find out from God you cannot run. Find out from God you cannot run. Find out from God you cannot run. We've been on the pile all night up in the 6, yeah. Hey, we gon' burn it down now. Looking for some motherfucking light up in the pitch black. Burn that motherfucker down. They been trying to shut us down and shove us through the ditch too. It's a new dawn now. Now we 40 deep, but they gon' find out what the click. You gon' see how we get down. Bit on blood. Got the taste of reparations, gets me high. Bit on blood. Got the smell of sweetest vengeance, gets me wild. Bit on blood. Got the flame inside the heart can start a fire. Bit on blood. Thought we came up with the squad that's down to ride. Bit on blood. Got the taste of reparations, gets me high. Bit on blood. Got the smell of sweetest vengeance, gets me wild. Bit on blood. Got the flame inside the heart can start a fire. Bit on blood. Thought we came up with the squad that's down to ride.